Hello, you guys. It's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. For the love of, if you're joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome and thanks for taking the time to click on, yes, another Yankee candle review. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, as always, welcome on back. I hope you guys are all doing well, as I always say. I hope you guys are enjoying your fall scents. I have heard word on the street is that Yankee might be doing some holiday previews coming out soon. I don't know what the scents are, but I know some of you will probably be asking me if I'll be doing reviews on them, as I usually do, just the scents that I like, just the scents that are kind of like appealing to me. Same with Bath & Body Works. So I'm definitely enjoying my fall scents, but I'm kind of excited for holiday previews. So anyhow, I just wanted to throw that out there because I know things will probably start popping up online of different holiday preview scents. So yes, I will definitely be reviewing those for you. But you guys are here today to see the review of Fall is My Favorite, which is actually Spiced Pumpkin. If you guys saw my video about 2 videos back, it was Harvest. It was actually Yankee Candle's Harvest in their 3-wick. And I got such good feedback on that. I was actually really surprised that a lot of you were interested in hearing my thoughts on more of Yankee Candle 3-wicks, which I was really excited about because I'm happy that they're actually kind of continuing their 3-wicks. I said that in my other review. So I figured, of course, I would hop on here and review this one for you. Obviously, before I even dive into the review, I bought another 3-wick from Yankee. So this is my second one this fall season. So obviously I'm enjoying them. I find that the burn time, you get a little more burn time than Bath & Body Works ones. They cool out a little more quickly. And I just overall am happy that Yankee is continuing their 3-wick lines. So if that says anything, obviously I will be repurchasing them again if they come out with some during the holiday. All right, enough about that, you guys. Today we're going to be reviewing Fall is My Favorite, which is Spiced Pumpkin. You also get a little bonus review, which is Yankee Candle's new Wax Melt Singles in Spiced Pumpkin. I just so happened to grab the Spiced Pumpkin one. I did a post on Instagram the other day, and a lot of you were very interested to hear my thoughts on their new wax melts. From what it sounds like, they're phasing out their wax melts, like the old style tarts. If you go in stores, they're on clearance. So I guess these new wax melt singles are kind of the way that they're moving with them. They're a different type of wax, and I'll get into that in a moment. But let's actually start off with the candle review. So without further ado, let's jump into the review of Fall is My Favorite. I'll kick it off with the scent notes as I always do, and I'll pop them up on the screen. So the scent notes for Spiced Pumpkin include top notes of citrus, orange, nutmeg, and spiced pumpkin, mid notes of cinnamon and clove, base notes of vanilla and baked notes. They give a cute little narrative, as they always do. They say pumpkins baked in simmering spices of clove, nutmeg, cinnamon, and sweetened with brown sugar. So again, just like when I did my Harvest review, the Yankee Candle 3-wick Harvest, Spiced Pumpkin is one of those scents from Yankee that comes back year after year. And I don't know why. I've used it before, but I don't know why I'm just discovering it now. It's really good. I can kind of compare it, not scent-wise, but Bath & Body Works Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. For years and years, I hated that scent, or I thought I hated that scent, but I tried it and I really liked it. So I don't know if I just overlooked Yankee Candle's Spiced Pumpkin. I actually prefer Yankee Candle's version to Bath & Body Works version. To me, it's less sharp. It's a little more smooth, a little more creamy, really pretty pumpkin scent. If you're someone if you don't like a straight pumpkin scent, like pumpkin guts, pumpkin puree, you still might like Spiced Pumpkin. To me, it's got just a little bit of a heavy creaminess to it. Very, very pretty, without being overly bakery, overly gourmand. It's not super sharp cinnamon. It's not like a very sharp spiciness. I almost get a little more clove coming through than the cinnamon, which I prefer. It's just a classic spiced pumpkin fragrance. There's no other way for me to describe it than a classic spiced pumpkin scent. Now, I can't really compare the throw on this particular candle to, say, like a large jar of spiced pumpkin, just because I don't know if I've ever burned it. I definitely have melted spiced pumpkin before in like their wax tarts. I know I've used it in the wall plugs, but I was very impressed with the throw on this candle. Is it a billowing into every single room type fragrance? No. Is it a powerhouse like some of the Bath and Body Works candles are? No. But is it significantly more noticeable than the Yankee Candle single wicks? In my opinion, yes, it is. The thing I like about the Yankee Candle 3 wicks is they're a little bit larger. I've had some of you guys ask, will these fit in the Bath and Body Works candle sleeves? No, they won't. It might not show on camera, and I probably should have grabbed a Bath and Body Works 3 wicks for reference, but they're a little bit larger, they're a little bit wider. The wicks are spaced fairly evenly. They do take a little while to pool out. They still take a good 45 minutes, if not an hour, for it to fully pool out. But once it gets going, you have just these beautiful, semi-slow burn. I think the wax used in the 3 wicks is probably the same wax that's in the Yankee Candle 2 wick tumblers. But what I'm finding is with the 3 wicks, they're burning a little more quickly than the 2 wicks, obviously, and you're getting that fragrance a little more quickly and a little more strong. I don't find that the Yankee Candle 2 wick tumblers to be more fragrant than the single wicks. For whatever reason, the 3 wicks seem to be throwing a little bit better for me. I believe, and I can throw a picture up on the screen, I believe the burn time for these is about 35 to 40 hours. It might be a little bit more. I know Bath and Body Works 3 wicks are about 25 hours, so you do get a little more burn time out of the Yankee version. So would I repurchase this candle again? Yes, absolutely. Do I think I'll get another one this season? Probably not, just because my eye is going to be on maybe holiday preview and some other fall scents that I've wanted to try. But now that I know I like spiced pumpkin and that I actually have a candle that I can kind of smell it and it actually throws, I will definitely repurchase this fragrance again. All right, moving on to these new wax melt singles. So I actually already removed the wax melt. I'll throw a picture up on the screen for my Instagram of what the wax melt actually looks like. So they're in these little single little containers here, and they're nice for storage because they actually stand upright. They're not like their other ones where they're all tipping all over the place. It's a singular wax melt that stays right inside there, and it's a smooth wax. So these are not the really hard paraffin wax melts that Yankee Candle used to have in their tarts. And I think these are meant to obviously melt a little more quickly. It says right on the packaging, fast fragrance. I do have mine going in my Scentsy warmer right now. Do I notice it throwing more quickly than the traditional Yankee Candle tarts? I do. Is it stronger? That's hard to tell, because I found that the Yankee Candle tarts always, for me, typically did have a pretty decent throw, but I do think it melts a little more quickly. They're saying that you still get the same 8 hours of fragrance out of the tarts, just like you did out of the old paraffin wax tarts. So I haven't burned it for over 8 hours yet, so I can't speak to that, but I'll definitely do Instagram follow-ups. I would say the throw overall on the wax melt single, I would say the throw, I have this in an open room, 1 to 10, 10 of course being the strongest. I'd say it's probably like a solid 6. It's noticeable in the immediate area. Obviously, it's one little wax melt single. It's not going to fill the entire room, but it was noticeable. And then also, circling back to the throw on the Spiced Pumpkin 3 wick, I did find that the Spiced Pumpkin 3 wick was not as strong as my Harvest 3 wick. Harvest is a little bit more of a sharper, cinnamony, spicy scent, so that might be why. But this is still very noticeable. I had this going in an open room. This is actually a third burn. I just lit it for filming. Third burn on this one. I'd say the throw 1 to 10, 10 of course being the strongest. In a larger, kind of medium to large open room, I'd say it's probably at about, same as the tart, probably a 6.5. Definitely noticeable, but definitely not a knock your socks off in your face type of fragrance. But like I said, overall, are these repurchases for me? Yes, both of them. And definitely these wax melt singles. If you guys are interested, especially my vendor wax lovers, my wax melt lovers, I do have the wax melt singles and a couple other fragrances. I'll be doing reviews on those on Instagram. And before I sign off, speaking of Instagram, I am on Instagram. So if you're on there, come find me at life, LIFE _ with WITH _ letter L. I use my Instagram to post a lot of upcoming videos, purchases, hauls, vendor wax, candle follow-ups, things like that. So if you're on there, come find me. That is it for me today, you guys. As always, I hope you're having an awesome day, an awesome evening, weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. And until next time, we'll see you later.